Hello everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Last time, I believe we had set up the oil stuff and started making plastics and rubber. I did a couple of things off stream, but I unfortunately wasn't able to progress too far. I'm still trying to set up logistics for trucks to send the rubber as well as the plastic back to the main hub so that the both of us can just pick up the stuff really easily. But that'll probably take up some time during this stream to get all that ready. Then hopefully we can work on
I was
new tier.
reorganizing all my stuff.
Oh yeah. I think your main factory or storage place is still a work in progress from what I've seen.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let me open up the game. Hello, Zalios. And hello to anybody watching the VOD. Hope you all are having a good day.
Hello, hello.
Let's do this. Oh, goodness. Relax. Oh. Right, yeah. Takes a little bit to load back in. What's up, Arsa? I guess it's just loading all the assets. Okay. So I have all of this set up. I am now here. I'm pretty sure everything at the end is connected. Now I just gotta figure out a way to connect all of this to the storage units.
Your building is crazy, Zero.
What's up?
Just looking at your building as I spawned in.
It's still a work in progress that I'm definitely gonna have to tear it down again. But, you know, it's an idea. I separated the actual factory from the front of the building by a couple of foundations that use that as a logistical floor. It works out okay, but it gets pretty messy regardless in the end as things crisscross and try to go vertically. So I'm gonna have to figure out a better way later in order to make that work better. As for now, where should I send these conveyor belts? Cool. So, it'll be
I've
the
never heard of
rubber.
that game before.
What name?
Scarlet Devil Remade.
I have not heard of that either. You have these two lines going around. Problem is getting them all the way over here. Maybe I can attach it to the underside?
Move.
It's a pretty long way. How much concrete do I have? Let me go steal more concrete from Serby.
I've got lots of concrete.
What do you say?
Lots of concrete!
Okay. You've changed, Serby. The range in your voice has changed. I can prove it through editing software.
Is it a good change or a bad change?
A very bad change. You've regressed
Damn
back
it.
to when we started YouTube, Serby. And I had to audio balance every single word that you said.
No!
It's like when you laugh, you actually project your voice. So it's really loud if I try to raise the entire volume. But when you speak, man, nobody can hear you.
No.
It's a difference between negative 14 decibels versus negative 30 to 32 decibels. It's a pretty big gap. Was getting better until maybe your mom made that observation. You're being very loud, aren't you, Serby? Which is clearly not true.
A rep.
What's up, Steve? Alright. Well, we know that's where that is. Perhaps connect all this up and do something. Oh, I wonder. What if I just had it run like this? Actually? Big brain? Something that I do slightly regret with our current design is the fact that we're just like building above the abyss. It doesn't necessarily incorporate like the map or the natural surroundings of the map into our builds,
Sure.
which I think could be like a fun restriction or limitation to work around. But
Next
I suppose
time when we know what we're doing better.
yeah, it's a beginner build. You don't exactly know what we have to build. Just like, I've been really inspired and just like looking at a lot of different ideas of the things people have built in the game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of really cool stuff that you can make.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm sure there's some cool shit.
Oh, okay. Just have this be like the logistical floor underneath the logistical floor.
Logistics under logistics?
Always has been. Vampire Survivor. I wasn't too sure whether I'd be into that formula. I think it's okay. The only similar game that I played of that formula is, I believe it's a game called HoloCure, which is basically Vampire Survivors, but HoloLive VTubers. And that was kind of fun. But, you know, I only did one stream of that. I don't think I could do multiple. It's like one of those streams where it's definitely a just chatting stream with extra steps. And I don't really know if I'm a just chatting streamer. But I suppose this game could be qualified in that category as well, because we don't exactly have a gripping narrative to follow.
That's true, yeah.
For me, this works because I have Serby, who I can occasionally tease. But if I'm alone, who am I supposed to make fun of? Myself? That's not gonna work.
Can't do that, yeah.
Let's see. Where am I? At the edge. Okay. Let me just set up all this, and then I shall figure things out. And to be honest with you guys, too, at least for me, it's hard to imagine, like, streaming a game that I personally wouldn't really watch a live stream of.
Yeah, that's what I have trouble with, too.
I don't even, like, know where to begin with something like that, I suppose. Like, I'd definitely watch a live stream of Satisfactory, because I am just addicted to this game. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you ask. Boop. Ah, gotta go steal more concrete. Oh yeah, the Hololive fighting game. That is something that we will stream in the future at some point. It's all but guaranteed. It's free. So, like, there's no harm in trying it. Plus, apparently, it's also pretty good. This week, though, definitely gonna try out Sam's show.
No,
You recall that one, don't you, Serby?
I do.
Nakaruru and her mama haha.
Not the mama haha.
If I recall from that video where you talked about the character designs, I think like the Sam Show characters were kind of pretty high up there when it came to design.
I don't remember, but I believe you.
You should. Let's see. Do you remember Darlie Dagger? The tan pirate lady with all the cool detailing?
Yes.
Yeah. If I describe it in pictures, Serby can imagine it. And Jock's imagining. I see.
True.
Not the name, though.
Actually.
Definitely not the name.
No, I don't remember shit of the name.
Oh, about the footsies? I mean, yeah. That's what I'm hoping for, honestly. I need a game for Kane to just focus on footsies and neutral. Because he gets so, like, consumed in the combo that he either ends up just mashing buttons in the end or not doing anything. Back to basics, I say.
Mashing buttons is illegal. You can't do that.
Well, a lot of people didn't pay $60 just to block. It is a common problem. Even long-time fighting game players like Cashew suffer from that syndrome. I didn't pay no $60 to block. Plastic, rubber. Oh, that's right. I already have packaged fuel too. Okay. Let's get that going. Right. For these ones, since they're coming from below, I guess we don't really need to send them up. That'd be a waste of resources. Conveyor hole. For all your holy needs. Could I put that, like, maybe a bit closer?
You never block, Arga? I block. My problem is being offensive, not defensive.
Yeah, Serby's an incredibly defensive player. But they will not smack you back. They are pacifists when it comes to fighting games. Alright. Very good, very good. Package fuel can go the far side, I suppose. Plastic rubber, kind of interchangeable. A Guile or JP player? I think Serby would play whoever they think is hot.
I mean, that's probably where I'd start for sure.
Then where most people start, to be honest.
I mean, it makes the most sense. You play with the one that looks the most visually appealing to you, and then once you've learned the game, you go from there.
Yeah. You pick who's cool or sexy, and ideally you're playing a fighting game that has a variety of characters that feel good to play and have a unique fighting style. I will not say balanced, because I actually was watching Max react to a video recently from one of the developers of KI who worked on the quote-unquote game balancing division. He made a video talking about how game balance is not real. And it was quite interesting, actually.
Impossible to ever truly have a balanced game, I think.
Yes, that was his point. Was that game tuning is a thing. Game balance is a goal to achieve, but it is an impossible goal to achieve.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it's really a matter of the vibes. And he gave this example of how in the early days of League of Legends, the developers put out patch notes detailing how they had nerfed one of Vladimir's moves so that he moved 15% slower. After those patch notes went out, the entire player base kind of stopped playing Vladimir, and everybody was complaining about how bad he was now that the nerfs were live. And then the very next patch notes were like detailing why his play rate went down. And at the very end, they added the sentence, despite the fact that the nerf never went live. So literally nothing changed about Vladimir. It was all just player perception.
That's amazing, actually.
That is, and that really proves a point. That balancing, or perceived game balance, I guess, is all just about the vibes.
Oh yeah.
If people think something sucks, well, they're probably not going to play very well with that character. It's going to suck. Or, like on the game developer side, if all they do is pay attention to like statistics and use rate and win rate and completely miss out on the context behind like why the numbers are the way that they are, then they're not going to have a balanced game.
Yeah. I know that's something that people said about the Rivals devs when the game first launched, was that they were paying attention to what the meta was, not just what the best characters were, quote unquote. Like, they knew that the problem was 3 supports, and so that's what they were trying to balance around or something like that, rather than just, this character is overpowered, we gotta change their numbers.
Yeah, it's like a case of this character has a very low usage rate, but a very high win rate. Do you buff them because their usage rate is low, or do you nerf them because their win rate is high?
Yeah.
Ultimately, statistics will lie to you when you use them without context. Fascinating video, really. I didn't need to go back and finish the rest of it.
Definitely one of those things where it's like, I think it's a very complicated thing that a lot of players oversimplify in their heads.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Another point that he made is that your player base will lie to you. Not intentionally.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's definitely more a case of people think something and they think this is what you need to do in order to fix it. But it also usually comes from a place of, this is the character that I play, and this is how my character interacts with that character. So that's why I think you need to fix that for that character to make them less OP so that my character can win more easily. That's always going to be slightly biased towards your own play style. Plus also just, I think a lot of people probably can't fully communicate why something is bad or what truly needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times, too, you're going to have a player who, you know, like when I'm playing Bucky and I can't aim to save my life, it's like, okay, I can sit there and go, Bucky fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Why would anyone play this character? But, you know, there's got to be a recognition that sometimes it's the player's usage problem and not an actual character balance problem.
That is true.
Or like if you have a cracked Hela, it's like, it's not necessarily that Hela is broken, it's just that you're playing it because they're really fucking good Hela.
Exactly. And that goes back to the whole like low usage rate, high win rate. And you could see characters like Magic kind of fit that category, especially in the early seasons of Marvel Rivals. Because she's really hard to play. You have to be really good at positioning, or else you're just going to suck with her. So that's why people usually don't play her. The people who do are the people who are really good at her, who are Magic mains. And it just makes sense. But obviously, if you just look at numbers, then Magic OP, nerf. I think the greatest goal, though, is you do not have like a balanced cast. there's always going to be like really bad matchups for certain characters. That's just how it has to be, because you need that diversity within your roster.
Oh, and that's part of the game. A lot of players don't want to admit it, but like picking and choosing to kind of contradict what your opponent is doing, at least in a game like Rivals, right? In a fighting game, less so. But I mean, still, you can have like your pull for the next round or something. But yeah, part of that is being versatile enough in what you play to be able to hop around and counter.
Exactly. I think it's definitely a case of you need to know that matchup, and if you're only going to play this one character, then you need to be able to play it even into your own counters. You have to overcome it with your skill. That's like part of the fun. You can't just have a good matchup into everything, and every other character has a good matchup into everything as well. And then it's just a 50-50 on whether or not you win. I don't think anybody would think that would be fun. See, something interesting is the illusion of strength. If you truly believe that you play better with red alt color, you should play for the mental illusion. I mean, yeah, that's also fair. As I was saying earlier, you know, like balancing is really a matter of vibes. I'm sure the Smash community is very familiar with Yoshi and how everybody thought Yoshi was dog shit until somebody won tournaments with Yoshi. Then all of a sudden he climbed tier list. Even though, you know, he wasn't exactly the greatest character ever out there, but people perceived him as strong because of one very particular play style.
Season 1 Wolverine. Everyone's like, this is the worst character in the game. And someone learned how to play him.
Yeah, basically. Or honestly, with every new release of a character at this point.
Yeah. It's
like,
either, oh, this character is busted, like they need to nerf him now, or this character sucks, they need to buff him now.
Yeah. Case in point with Cyclops. Like, actually watching Cyclops in gameplay, he's not busted. Of course, his ultimate does a heck of a lot of damage, but in actual, like, gameplay, most people ain't just gonna stand there waiting for the explosion to happen after they already get laser beamed the first time. It's easy to look good when you're fighting against bots in the training grounds.
Or if you just damage calc a number, it'd be like, well, if I hit them with this, this, and then this, it's gonna be like an insta-kill.
Oh yeah, basically.
What are your odds of getting this, this, and this?
Honestly, same logic would apply to a fighting game character that has like a touch of death combo, is what they would call it. Like, yeah, you have a really long ass combo where if you successfully do it to somebody, they would die immediately and they can't do anything about it. But are you gonna be able to pull that off consistently? I don't know.
Yeah. And then I guess that is where skill expression comes out. Yeah, if you can get that off regularly, you're gonna like kill at that character, but you're probably not gonna be the majority of players.
Yeah. I mean, if you're the top like 0.01%, then you get to be the top 0.01%. It's that sense of accomplishment that you can only really get from a game with depth.
Difficulty with balance is, do you balance for pro players who can be that top 1%? Or do you balance for the casual players that make up the majority of your player base?
Oh yeah, no. I do not think balancing for pro play is ever the answer, to be honest.
No, I don't think so at all.
It's such a small portion of your actual player base. And if you want like a live service game to survive, you're gonna have to cater towards the majority and make sure that you're doing things for player retention, making the game generally fun to both play and watch.
I feel like we've seen a lot of examples of games that really want to push a competitive league and focus on balancing for competitive, and it always ends up killing the game.
Oh, definitely. For my own convenience's sake, I have turned off creature hostility. Do you want me to turn it back on?
I don't particularly care at the moment since I'm just in my factory.
Okie dokie.
If we go exploring again sometime, we can maybe turn it back on.
Sure. I'm just tired of killing them over and over. I feel bad. In Smash 4, Little Mac gets a nerf beside being the worst character in game for the first few months. Yeah. The perception of a character, especially due to, like, say, a pro player taking a not great character and then winning a major tournament with them, makes them receive a nerf, which is just not fair. Like, you should maybe consider the character in its, like, a closed environment as opposed to when this particular person is playing that character.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree.
I know, even if the character is unbalanced, as long as it provides diversity to the gameplay, then I think the character is achieving its goal. Now, of course, there are certain things you should definitely fix. Like, say, if a character has an infinite that is very easy to replicate, and it just makes the game not fun for everybody to play, then yeah, that should definitely be fixed.
Well, that's where it comes to, like, balancing for a casual player base. It's like, if your casuals can get into broken combo loops, then something's wrong. Right?
Yep. If everybody can just spam A and instantly kill their opponent over and over again, it's not going to be fun for anyone involved. Right. Raccoon, go! Okay. Menu. Let's see here. That truck station. Nope. Start from this one, go there, then come back. I think that's how we would do this. 26 per trip.
Yeah,
oh,
this
yeah,
is Minecraft,
that works.
definitely.
This is Minecraft? Oh. Well, the graphics have improved so much I don't even see the blocks anymore.
You can see it when you lay tiles down. Your foundation.
I guess so.
The remnants of the blocks.
Okay, what if I do this then? I manually insert fuel into there. Okay. Right. Hold up, chat. I want to ride this truck and make sure that it's doing its thing. Actually, can I go in? Yeah. Go, my autopilot. I know it's probably better to build roads so that the trucks don't have to traverse over just raw terrain, but like, that's a lot of resources, man. And I've been doing research on like how to do curves and whatnot for roads and highways, but holy, that sounds like a massive pain in the ass. I think
I was gonna say, can it? Can it do curves?
it can. You just kind of have to use certain techniques, let's say. Like, I think there's a trick that you can do with like a catwalk, that if you place a catwalk and then you rotate it slightly, then you'll get like a 10-degree turn in whatever direction that you choose. But, it's pretty tedious.
Sounds tedious.
What I'm surprised by is the fact that we can like put out conveyor belts as well as train tracks like it's nothing. Why can't we do it with roads, you know? Like a specific thing for roads and just extend it, make it curve like we want to.
Asking for too much.
Well, we did just get a new update, and it's been pretty good. Like a lot of optimization stuff and weather effects. Cool shit.
Yeah.
You can also take selfies now.
Yeah, I see.
All I saw was immediately a bunch of content creators like starting their videos by like, what is new in the update? And then they're filming the video talking about all the new things in the update while holding the camera as like in a selfie position, running away from monsters. Oh my god. That wheel was not supposed to do that. Is it kickstart? Not a moving part until fuel inserted? Indeed. I forgot about that. Okay, well now. All this is coming into the factory. Okay, buddy. Oh, you could have controversial opinions, but not here. Not my chat. Anyways. What are we going to do with all this packaged fuel?
Ship it somewhere?
I'm assuming we're going to need it for the jetpack.
That would make sense.
Yeah. We could use it for that. I don't know if we can use it in crafting something. Yo. At least in the codex, it does not say so. It's just simply unpackaged fuel. I suppose if...
You might have to unpackage it before it becomes useful somewhere else. It's just a means to like
transport it, yeah.
I don't know.
Let me open raw fuel. You could transport it somewhere else into a different refinery in order to do things with it, I guess. What's the control on editing the to-do list? The way I did it is basically I just kind of like add something to the to-do list, and then here, right behind my head, it says edit to-do list, and then you can click on that. Just remove stuff, and then here you can write your notes and shit, add a public note or whatever. There is... Oh yeah. You can hover over the question marks in order to see whatever like HTML that you can put in order to change the text and whatnot. At least that's how I do it. I don't know if there's a keyboard shortcut in order to edit the to-do list. But yeah. Just add something to the list and then remove it afterwards once you're done. Alright. We have an overflow in front. If we get something else over here, maybe I should add overflow left. No, that wouldn't work. I think I simply broke the menu at that time then. Ah, got you. There have been a few times where things in the game aren't working properly. Like, as you guys can see here on stream, I don't think the waterfall is supposed to be reacting this way. The waterfall is, like, blinking on and off with its lighting effects. Something is not happening correctly here. Right. Or, as you guys could probably recall from last stream, we had the whole, like, audio bug, which hopefully has been fixed now.
I haven't noticed it, so...
Not yet, at least. Right. Set this to overflow. Oh boy. My brain isn't working. How do I figure out this system? Oh no. Yeah, that's right. That's how I did it. The sea life is just having a rave. Stop being judgmental. My bad. My bad. We'll set that to any undefined, set this to overflow. Which still work in the way that I want it to. But then we'll have a separate conveyor belt on the side. Any undefined. Don't need to put this down yet. Right, yep. And then we have ourselves a merger. I wonder. You know what? Maybe I'll go 2 over. I should listen to my own practices sometimes. If you think you have enough space, no, you don't. And this is kind of what I really appreciate about this game, compared to like the factory experience in Enfield. I can build as much as I want, wherever I want.
That's my biggest complaint with Enfield, is just like, so we get new cool things to play with in the factory, but it's limited to like this one small square that they add to the game. You can't like take it back to the older places.
Yeah. You really don't do anything in Valley 4 anymore, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's the sink. Awesome sink. Let's back it up. Falling water does not appreciate the gravity-defying structure. Well, I was talking about it earlier. It's like, in the future, kind of want to make a build that focuses on like working with the terrain. Maybe not destroying every single tree in sight. That could be nice.
He's the king of deforestation.
I am the king of deforestation. I was the only one to get the achievement. I need to power that.
We have spare motors lying around somewhere.
Oh yeah, I got plenty. Just come over to the storage. There should be plenty stocked up.
Sweet.
Okay. I think.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Yeah. I do have a vehicle constantly transporting them from the motor factory over yonder. Welcome, Tyler. Indeed. The floating factory above the endless void must grow. But of course, while I do complain about like, we didn't really use the terrain stuff, I am kind of happy in another sense that we did it this way. Because now I can just build whatever and experiment as much as I want.
Okay. It helps us with learning a lot, I think.
Yup. And it's also probably why they have like the planes be like a beginner starting point for a lot of people. Because honestly, it's really not the greatest starting point. There's just really bad resource nodes all around, and you'd probably get a much better start elsewhere. But it's relatively flat and has a lot of open space to build in and mess around in, so
Yeah.
just works out.
And there was a different. The other one that isn't desert, I started my solo player world in.
Oh,
And
the forest?
it had like so much more resources all around. It was a narrower place to build, like, because there's trees and hills and stuff. But like, so many resources clustered in one little area. I'm like, geez.
Oh yeah. I can only imagine. The one solo world that I did start was in the desert. Also had a lot of open space. But not a whole lot of things close together. And plus I also didn't really play it too much, but seems like a good place to put a big ass structure, I suppose. Should I upgrade this belt? I could. That's gonna be a lot of encased beams, but can always grab more. Right. I'm almost out, but I should be able to just about finish this.
No, I'm not a desert fan.
Oh yeah, I know. Serbia is very much not. Wait, what the heck? Oh, it's overflowing, that's why. No, don't go. You can go into here. Believe me. And I need to upgrade this. Ah, man. Ran out. Okay. I can head back up here. And we should have plenty stocked up. We have unlocked dimensional depots. The problem is that we kind of lacking in Mercer spheres at the moment. Need to go exploring to grab some more. And I did look those up. They are indeed a limited resource. So there's only a set amount that you can have
Interesting.
per game, but there are more than enough. Like, even if you use all the Mercer spheres on the map to do research and whatnot, we still have about like almost 100 of them left over for dimensional depots. And one dimensional depot only
Good,
uses...
'cause I definitely lost one to the waterfall.
Oh, damn. Well, it's just one. It's not gonna hurt us, I think. Unless we want to have, like, what? Exactly 100 facilities? Dimensional depots? I don't think we would need that many, to be honest. We just kind of need, like,
It would be a
enough for the
lot,
basic
yeah.
materials. Forgot that I also need to upgrade the ones up here. Or else there will be overflow. Okay. This is rubber. That's plastic. Right, yep. Rubber. Very good. Let's get some lighting in here. Yep, that matches. Here and here. And now we go behind. Oh, I fucked up. Never mind.
No.
It's not a big one. Sometimes you get caught up in your own head with ideas that you forget to do the simple thing.
Oh, it's a simple thing.
The simple thing was to match up the power connectors on this side of the wall instead of trying to guess where it was on the other side of the wall. Quite the simple thing, really.
Dude, it looks like we're in the middle of like a volcanic eruption or something. It seems like there's ash floating around me.
Oh shit, really? Got extreme weather conditions. Either that or it's morning.
The world was like orange and there was ash floating around.
Alright, let me quickly go and double check whether or not just items are getting thrown into the overflow bin. Don't seem to be any more, so we should be good.
No, the paint feature is a little finicky. Sometimes I'll click on it on a thing, but then when I move my mouse, it like hadn't quite fully registered yet, even though I'd already clicked it on the other thing. It's like, yeah, let me just paint this other thing now. No. I want that.
I mean, at the very least, when you're painting, it doesn't use up a resource.
It does if it's concrete or something like that.
Well, yeah, for the foundations. But it kind of equals out. It's like, I think it requires 4 of an item to make 1 foundation. It's just which foundation it is. Changes the ratio.
If you're converting it, yeah, it'll take on concrete.
Mm-hmm. Right, so logistic floor is set. Truck path loop completed. We are... How are we doing on electricity? Maximum consumption is 2,350. Maximum capacity is 2,400. We may need to expand our electrical grid. We can do so. The fuel power generators. Consumes fuel to generate electricity for the power grid. Rubber, eh? Rubber and engines. I should grab some more motors, more rubber. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Maybe not that many motors. Rubber. Actually, I don't need to grab rubber. I'm literally going to the place where I produce rubber. What am I talking about? Okay. I do have some of the fuel being used in order to create packaged fuel, but maybe I can divert some of that in order to give us more power here to work with. I shall see. We also haven't played around the summer sloops or whatever they're called yet. I think those are very valuable because they can kind of like multiply the amount of resources a machine is outputting. without having to use more resources. You just put in a summer sloop and then just, yeah, have more production. But I don't know how to do that yet. Ooh, when I get back, I also need to, well, I'll have to get computers though, I think. Because I finally figured out why the daisy chaining wasn't working. And that's because it's a research that we have to complete in the Caterium tree. You don't get it by default.
I was making the AI converters, but I don't think I was making I don't have the recipes to make anything else with the Caterium yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think we unlock computers quite yet, honestly. Use summer sleuths when turning slugs into power shards? Yep, that's what I was thinking, for sure. I've already used a few of the slugs in order to just make a couple power shards, but this was before I knew what summer sleuths did. I'm very new to this game. I didn't know your games. Okay. Quick maths. 40 per minute. Requires 40 per minute. No, I cannot divert any of the fuel. I do have this. No. Yeah. We have heavy oil residue here. Takes 40 per minute. I believe all these machines produce 10 per minute? Yep. Okay. So I think I can simply change the production of this from petroleum coke into fuel. It does take 60 per minute in order to make 40 per minute, so it's not going to be running at full efficiency, but I wonder how much does a fuel power generator require? Well, do we know? Burn rate 20 per minute. Okay, then yeah. Even if it's not running at full efficiency, it'll work out. It's fine. Actually, if it's 20 per minute, if this is capable of producing 40 per minute, well, no, it's not able to consume 60 all the time, so it's not going to be running at that efficiency. I'll attach one, see how it goes. Right. Let's repurpose this. Actually, you know what would be easier? Just take this out. That is one ugly pipeline. I don't like it. Whoa! That was a massive curve. Straight. Straight kind of works. I'm okay with that. Let me just remove the power pole. This one is connected to all these things. Okay. I'll just move it like here or something. Okie dokie. Yeah, that should be fine now. But now, you have all this. considering how all this is structured, if I want to infinitely expand this side, can't really build on this row. Well, actually, oh, it's like 60 per minute. What was that? I don't think I was thinking when I was doing this. Never mind.
No.
Wait. Oh, no. I see. That's because I was thinking. I do have a brain. Never mind. Weird. So the rubber recipe produces 20 heavy oil residue per minute. But I got confused because the plastic recipe produces only 10 per minute. Hello, Alexander. Welcome. It only produces 10 per minute. It uses 30 crude oil per minute. With 4 machines, that's 120. This is popping up, what? 120 per minute? I do have power shards, so I could probably increase this. If I add 2 more machines, that would require me to have 180 crude oil per minute in order to be running at full efficiency. 182 more machines making plastic. That would be 60 heavy oil residue. And that would complete the recipe for this. Let me see if I can get it up to 180.
I've never seen Rambo, so I don't know.
Rambo? Rambo's a good
yeah,
movie.
they said that the Punisher is just Rambo. Sure?
I guess kinda. I feel like Rambo is like, at least the first Rambo was a lot less about the action and about like a soldier suffering from PTSD. Like the usual pop culture image of Rambo is not how Rambo is portrayed in the first movie.
I see. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, it just requires 1 power shard in order to make this 180 per minute. So let me attach some more machines there. Actually, before I do that though, I should set up more power. Should I just transport this, move it a bit further? If it seems like I'm not doing anything, I'm just trying to like sit here and imagine how the factory would potentially look like in the future, trying to plan it out in my head for future expansion, let's say. So I don't have to move everything next time I do it. I'm inevitably going to have to, but let me try and make sure that doesn't happen all the time. At least not as much.
I don't have to power every floor. I just have to power 1 floor.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Damn. Nothing of importance was said today.
I just realized I didn't have to power every floor of the elevator. Just 1.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. Yeah, I was going to build an elevator in my building, but I'm like, I'm gonna tear this down pretty soon, probably, so I'll wait. Experiment with it later. Oh. Wrong orientation. looks like that. We attach more refineries in the future, potentially get more fuel. But then we'd run into the issue of the refinery and the fuel power generator would be kind of in the same column. But I don't want them to be in the same column when I expand inevitably in this direction. Where should I put them? Or I could intersect them, have like a few fuel power generators in between the different machines. I guess that could also work. Might be a bit of a hassle because then I'd have to calculate it every single time without just sending it off into the fuel power generator line. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to... just gonna push this. Did anyone watch that Among Us show? I certainly did
I have
not.
not seen it yet.
You plan to?
Probably. At some point. At least check it out.
Well, hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about Among Us. It's one of those games that you play because your friends are playing it. At least, in my opinion.
I like Among Us quite a bit. I have fun with it.
I don't know. I'm really bad at lying. Zero, are you the traitor? Silence. Zero, are you innocent?
No.
Silence. That's kind of like my only play. Because people will know if I'm lying. So I just don't say anything regardless of whatever role that I play. So in the case that I become traitor, people won't think that it's strange that I'm silent. I didn't do nothing.
Making comics. I have. I've actually made comics before.
You create things? Impossible.
What? I know.
Right, you're a big one. Sorry to do this to you, but like, you're kind of in the way of my expansion.
Damn.
I don't like hurting the random alien wildlife here, but like, I force my hand. Oh, this is pure oil.
Ooh, pure oil.
But yeah, it's just the grade.
Mm-hmm.
The one back there. Plan was to build the fuel power generators kind of like along this line, going in that direction. But if there's pure oil right behind me, I should probably set up a refinery somewhere around here. Oh boy.
Take advantage of it.
So now where do I put the fuel power generators?
Where's my quartz coming? Right here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll build them here. And if I have to move them later, I'll move them.
I don't really go out to theaters. Wait for things to come on the streaming and hope that it's on one that I already have because I don't need to buy every streaming platform.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with the streaming subscriptions, ain't it? It's like it's not all on the same platform, and you're gonna have to buy multiple, and then it's like monthly cost all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many foundations does this?
Oh shit!
3. Oh, did you fall down? Oh, there you go. we knew this was going to happen eventually.
Okay, I didn't fall into the hole. I did fall in the hole, but I didn't fall down into the void.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can have it match up right here. I'm curious to know how much power does this
I thought I had
generate.
filled up the hole, and I had not.
250. I guess it is more. More than the coal generators. 20 per minute. This one should be... Yeah, that's producing 80. We're sending an excess of it over into the petroleum coke one. Alright. Setting up pipes. Straight.
Install. What do I need? Assembler?
Yep. Thank goodness in the 1.2 update they added the T-bone junction.
No.
Love it.
T-bone.
Yeah. Before they only had the 4-way junction, but it didn't look very aesthetically pleasing when you weren't using one of the sides.
Can I not manufacture the saw things? I guess not.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? What did I just build? It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Never mind. This is not up to code.
Yes, I have heard that.
Okay, that's good. Heard of what?
Line up. Line up. Line up! The human where you're like, hey!
Okay, we have the fuel. I need to connect this. Where is the connector? Oh, in the back here. How do I connect this to the power grid? You know, I guess this is a very big open space. If I connect it to like a giant pylon here, maybe? Since we're not really using this space for anything, might as well. Does that connect?
It's fine.
It does. It's alive! And I need to connect this to you. And that should connect the facilities together. I'll rotate that pylon. Alright. Production jumped up a little bit. It only consumes 20, so I can probably put another one down next to it. Junction?
Holes. Where are my holes?
Where are your beautiful holes?
Not put any down.
If only we could daisy chain. Someday. Never mind. Got this. Connect it to you. Connect to you. Here we connect to that. That works. They are very loud, though. Alright. it? Yeah, it's just about making enough to fulfill our packaged fuel needs. That being said, though, can't forget that I put in the power shard there, so now I can add 2 more crude oil machines. No, 2 more refineries in order to make more plastic. Okay. Is this? No, I think it's the wrong way. The music just immediately cut out.
Yes, it sure did.
Oh no, you also experienced that? Oh no. Well, shit. I guess it's also a multiplayer game too. Maybe people playing a single player don't experience this.
Well, it's funny, when I was playing Subnautica, I built my base kind of in the deeper area.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one ledge that I would swim over and then go down towards my base. And every time I swam over that ledge, every single time, the music would cut out. So it's like clearly it was some trigger point of where the music would shift for like going into the deep area.
Yeah.
But it just was super awkward because you have this like nice music, you swim over the ledge, just gone.
7, there we go. There's always those like weird trigger points in video games between areas where they're going to swap the music, but then it's gone. Right, that's all working. Now we have the plastics. I have this on 2. Let's see if I remember the technique. Okay. We attach this all the way to that. From here, we line up a merger. Snap, snap. Get rid of all this. And snap. There we go. There go the plastics. Although, I need to attach all this. T-bone? God, it's so hard to see.
How would I feel if I met my alternate dimension self in an alternate dimension? I don't know, it depends on what my alternate dimension self was like. If they're an asshole, then it would feel pretty bad. But if
They're
cool,
a
it'd be
massive extrovert who knows how to project their voice.
fun. Good, good. They could do all that for me.
No, Serby. You do it here and now, not in an alternate dimension.
No, you can't make me.
Well, I accidentally made that purple. Fix it factories watch? There we go.
This seems small. This is small.
Everything good. So, what are we doing? What are we pumping? Yeah. We got heavy oil residue flowing. It would be flowing in. We need a pump. Got fluid physics. You'll love to see it.
Fluid physics.
Talking is too hard? Well, if your job is to talk, you kind of have to do it.
No.
Trust me, I too was an introvert. Still I am. But after streaming for 5 years, you kind of get used to it, I guess. Just yapping.
No.
Well, regardless, okay. That seems to be working. We are producing a lot of plastics now. Should I use this plastic to make something else? I'm offloading a lot of plastics. Yeah, the truck is very effective at the logistics side of things. Especially in this stage of the game. I could put in power shards on this side to increase this. Would produce more heavy oil residue. Maybe I can just turn that into more fuel. If I turn that into more fuel, then we get more power. As it currently stands, though, I guess we have an okay enough amount of power. You know, honestly, I guess it doesn't have to line up. I mostly have it positioned this way for the zip line. Right, well.
Do it for the zip line.
Oh yeah, I definitely have done it for the zip line. It's my entire point. Regardless though, I'm gonna head back and fill in the industrial manufacturing stuff.
Nice.
I don't know what that gets us, but all the logistical lines are set up. We shall progress on to phase 2. Or phase 5. Whatever is in phase 5.
What is next?
This game is really interesting in the fact that I don't have to be doing all this. I don't have to set up all these logistical lines for the convenience. Or like, you know, setting up pylons for the zip lines and stuff. But it's just like a convenience thing that I almost feel like I need to do. Like it's some sort of chore that I'm supposed to get done by the end of the day. We could probably breeze through the game though.
You
like
kind of just have a compulsion for optimizing.
Optimization, yes. I think it's also just organization too. Because like it makes more sense in my head for it to be this way, and if I need to change something, I know how it's organized. But like the moment things spaghetti, I start to like, oh no, not again. What goes where? Yeah. Guess I gotta tear it all down, redo it all over again.
No.
Right.
I am slowly getting my thing put back together. I've got the copper, the quartz, and the deuterium all hooked back up
Very good.
into new storage. And the concrete.
Those are indeed important.
I need... I guess I've got the quick wires. I haven't done everything I can with the deuterium over here yet. I need to make the AI converters.
Actually, cable. I shall steal your cable.
Actually,
I think there are a couple things that we still can't really make. Because we need the advanced machine that can assemble 3 different parts together.
yeah.
Just gotta handcraft most of them still.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't make the saw things with the quartz yet.
Yeah. Where are your cables?
What cables?
Just regular cables? Oh, there
All
they
my
are.
storage is up here on this floor.
We don't have enough cables.
There's probably a whole lot in the deconstruction chest, wherever that's ended up.
Oh, the dismantle chest.
Yeah.
Let's see. Death crate. There's a dismantle crate in the void. Hmm.
Well, that would be awkward.
Or is it just over here? Don't know.
Yeah, I
have
don't know where our
more.
dismantle crate ended up.
As well take some of these. Slug. All right. Oh, that's right. I have a hard drive in my inventory. Throw this in. Ma'am.
Do I have... Whatever. Can you fit on here somewhere? I could just place it.
All right. Launching. Oh, no. Not the audio bug. Manufacturers can receive up to 4, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly, the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Sorry about the double audio, guys.
The double audio? Oh shit, you got to hear it?
Yes.
Fuck! Why is it me? Oh well. Do I have a voice here that would kind of fit that?
Give a voice for it to read out the audio.
Hello? No, not this
Oh,
one.
That's no.
Hello? No. Hello?
Mm-mm.
It's me, Ada.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't got anything.
No, I don't think any of those really work.
Those don't really fit her. I'll have to try and mess around with it. Maybe I can find a perfect picture of it. If I can hear her at some point, someday, again. What is wrong? Why is my audio bugged? It's only mine.
Oh, we have circuit boards. They need plastic. Plastic and copper sheets.
Oh, we're already on tier 6. Okay, so we unlock the manufacturer, crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. Okay. We can make computers now. Heavy modular frames, modular engines, which is used for the space elevator, and adaptive control unit, which is also used for the space elevator. Go figure. I will set our next goal to monorails.
Ooh.
Or maybe... From left to right, it seems the easiest, to be honest.
And usually, because they're kind of... Feels like that's the way they're intended for it.
Yeah.
I want to come see.
Like, I kind of want the Fix-It Blueprints Mark II, but they're all the way at the end of the line with a bit more advanced stuff. Oh, well. So... I guess I'll just have to look at a manufacturer and see what it needs.
Dang, the monorails look fancy. Rail signaling.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's just gonna get crazy.
And better
Like plastics.
pipes. Interesting. I feel like we should have all the stuff to complete the monorails here.
We do. We just need to wait for the ship to return.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a big boy. I got an achievement. Bigger, better, fix it. Build your first manufacturer. Oh. Okay. Oh, the modular engines require smart plating. Huh. I think I got rid of my smart plating line already. Well, damn. Ooh, and the adaptive control units require heavy modular frames, computers, and what is that? Is that an AI limiter? It's a circuit board.
That's what I'm setting up the AI limiter. For circuit board, I need access to the plastic.
There is enough plastic to go around.
I just need it somewhere that I can hook it up.
Yeah. I am shipping all these parts to the storage facility. Honestly, maybe just use the storage that we have and set up some lines in order to make these things.
Yeah.
Like rerouting it would be kind of a pain in the ass.
I don't want to mess up your stuff. Just let me know how I can get it. No.
Oh, for the plastic?
Mess with it. Yeah. So I can set up the circuit boards.
Do you need like a constant line of it? Or it's like a
I'll need
potentially...
quite a bit of it.
Okay. Thought setting it up here with the logistical floor underground. Honestly, I can have it divert early and send it over to you because we do have a bit of a stock of plastics over here. So whenever the truck delivers it, you can just divert it towards your factory. Where do you... It's going to come from underneath. Where do you want it to come up?
I can put a hole for it somewhere here.
Oh, where are you? Let's see. Yeah, put down like wherever you want the machines to be, and then like a conveyor hole or whatever. Then I'll try and get to it from underneath the facility.
What is manufactured? Not manufactured. I want the assembly. Apparently I need rotors. We'll just put a hole here. I can work around it. This
Sir,
can be my
please.
plastic hole.
Please at least put it in the middle of the foundation or something. Please.
You move it somewhere right in this area. Somewhere to make you happy.
Let's see. As long as it's within this area, we can put it like... I'll back it up so I can have a little more space to work with. Over here. There we go. Now I just gotta jump down and make it happen. I need to steal more concrete from you, though.
That's fine. I got lots of concrete.
Also, rest in peace, Chia. Not the exploration gone wrong.
He is dead.
Chia has dropped down into a ravine with no building materials left to get out. That should be enough concrete. Let's try using this elevator. Stop 1. Interesting. Okay. That's how elevators work. Honestly, setting up an elevator in a very vertical building would be great, because you did say that you just need to put electricity in the bottom one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that you could probably use the electricity connectors up top to connect it to more electrical outlets to power your machines.
Probably.
just
I haven't
convenience.
tried it, but I would assume that would work.
Yeah. Right? Do I probably have enough. Never mind, I'll just go pick up more just in case. Or my encased industrial pipes. Alright. Do I have... We got 4 AI limiters. Should be fine.
This just a
Okay, where is that hole? Right there. I will have to get rid of this ramp that we put originally down here.
Okay.
We don't need the ramp if we just have a massive floating slab of concrete to walk over. Let's do this.
Perfect.
No. This was not my intent. It's...
Keep clicking the wrong one!
Okay. And then... No, I can just swap to my logistical hotbar. Mark 3. Let's make a Mark 4. Reverse that. Very good. This is aligned to the middle of the foundation. Ooh. Right where this pole is at. Let me just get rid of both of these then. Then we'll put down our smart splitter. Is that aligned? Could be.
Huh?
Okay. Plastic.
Is it hooked up?
Forward is overflow. 1 second. That up. This up. Stick. Connects. That's a very long path. Nope. Not quite. Is that flowing into it? It seems to be. Right, plastic coming up. Yep, it's working. You just need to put like a small tiny conveyor lift onto the floor hole, then connect it to a conveyor belt.
Okay. I will work on that in just a second. Let's got the AI converters going.
God, everything in my game is bugged apparently. This is so sad.
No.
Right. Minute till that all comes back and we can start on the monorail stuff. While I'm waiting, let me think of what to do with the manufacturers. Try to set them up. Okay. 4 circuit boards. No, we need 10 per minute, 20 per minute, 40 per minute of plastics. Get 1 computer. I also want to make circuit boards again. Copper sheet and plastic.
Yep, that's what I'm going to be working on.
Right. If you set up the circuit boards as well, then I can probably just drag a line over to my side and then pair that up with the logistics of... Actually, no. It also requires cables.
Absolutely none of those.
Yeah, no. All these things you have on your side now at this point. So I'll leave making the computers to you then.
I will work on that.
Hey. Why did I get rid of the manufacturer? Let's put this down. Right.
I'm going to build a wall here.
In that case, I'll set up a manufacturer for the modular engines, which is the second thing we need to complete the phase 3 of the space elevator.
Cool.
15 rubber per minute. 2 smart plating. The smart plating is kind of the issue. I don't have a machine for smart plating.
I don't need a constructor. I need an assembler. I must assemble.
I have a couple of these. How many are these? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 31. $631. Requires 2 smart plating. So we're gonna need 1,000. Do not have enough.
Now I need
Smart
more
plating.
copper. Okay.
Do I make smart plating? Oh shit. Nope. Smart plating. Assembler. Plus these 2. Okay. Actually, not bad. So I have them all here in storage. The rotors and the reinforced plates. Right next to each other, actually. And I have a full stock of everything. We're kind of just being sent into the void now. I should use this. Okay. If that's the case, I'll just set up an assembler over here. Set up a temporary production line. Let me think about how I should orient this too. So the smart plating goes there. We need the rubber as well as the motors. Motors are here. Rubber's there. Manufacturer, we turn that way. We send these assembler parts this way across. Yeah, that works. Then we gotta send it around town anyways over to the space elevator. Okay. I see then what we need to do.
Do you? You see?
Not really.
Damn.
But I'll put it down, and if it doesn't work, I can just take it back anyways. Manufacturer. That's a big boy. Let's get some space. I could always move the blueprint designer anyways. Alright. You will be making the modular engines. You'll be making smart plating. And then we'll send all of that. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, it's not perfectly on center.
I don't know that I have strong opinions of what my alternate dimension self would be. I'll be completely honest with you.
Wait. That will be that. Needs the rotors and the reinforced plates. Okay. Then this links up into this. Now we need the motors and the rubbers. Motors. There. Rubbers here.
Smelter.
This is not perfectly linked up. I see. Control. Oof. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I may have a problem. There we go. I made it.
What kind of problem?
I made it work. I like things to be proper. And sometimes in life, it cannot be that way. I must learn to accept a little bit of imperfection. I cannot allow perfect to be the enemy of good.
That, you know what? That's growth. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself too. Good job, me. I would like to thank City Planner Plays for constantly saying that in his playthroughs of City Skylines. Because he too has a problem. I can only imagine how frustrating it must be to work as an actual city planner and see all the like bad designs in cities. Be like, ugh, just gotta let it go. Sometimes it is what it is. Right, hook that up. It's already hooked up. Then we hook this up to that line. Holy. 30 seconds to make one? Well, since these are filling up and working, I think what I'm going to do is just load the machine itself, the smart plating, that I already have on hand. Yeah, let me grab some more. It's not too far of a run, at least. Like, what else am I using this for anyways?
Why can't I put you here?
Nice on consumption. Yeah, we're doing okay. Right, this is going to take quite a while, though. If I bump it. 2.5 per minute. It's better. We get one part every 60 seconds, though. Even with 3 power shards. It's kind of insane. Which means, in order to make 500 of these... every... What? That's gonna be 500 minutes. Let me quickly calculate this. 5 times 60. Every minute we get 150. No. Every hour we get 150. Never mind. I mean, we could set up more production lines. Or I can just leave my PC on for the rest of the night.
You're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, I guess. Well, shit. Okay. I guess in the meantime, we'll work on other things. Oh, that's going. To make the last 100 things, we're gonna need the PC parts, and that's... I'm gonna have to leave that side to Serby.
I'm working on it.
Yep. Let's work on the monorails.
Not power. No. Guys, these sheets are gonna go on a journey.
3... 600... 800... Okay. I'll bring another stack because I do need some on me.
You also need power.
500...
Power.
400... Yeah, should be enough. Another stack. Motors. Right. Although I did not factor into my equation whether or not, like, the 5 per minute motors that I'm making is even going to supply this efficiently. Oh, exactly, actually. 5 per minute. Go figure. I guess that works out. Good thing we already have a surplus of it. Forgot the encased industrial beams. Right. I think I brought too many motors.
Select you.
A little bit. Monorails, activate. And I get no dialogue. I won't voice it, so it's not a double voice for you.
My-
Choo-choo, motherfucker, she says.
Oh, she said that? Damn it. I wanted to voice that.
I mean, it bleeped her, but...
Alright. Now to figure out train stations. Requires between 25 to 110 megawatts of power to move. Must be built on a railway. It's named Leif by Fixit Pioneers because of its reliability. Ah. Oh, my game froze for a second there. Hell.
Ooh.
Freight cars. Attaches to an electric locomotive. Must be built on a railway. Resources are loaded, unloaded at freight platforms. 1600 or 32 slot capacity. Liquids are solids, okay. Stop at a train station to power up the trains on the railway as well as feed power to other stations.
Neat.
Loads and unloads freight cars that stop at the freight platform. Loading and unloading options can be set by configuring the building, snaps to other platforms and stations, needs to be connected to a powered railway to function. That's the fluid version. Creates empty space where necessary. I see.
Why does that vaguely sound like a threat?
Who knows? I wonder what a derailed train would be like.
Not good, I'm sure.
Probably. Right. How deep do we want the train to run? Like all the way, like close to the space elevator, the main hub, or just like at the edge of the platform that we're on?
I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, hey. Welcome, LLC, and all the viewers who joined. We're just playing some Satisfactory. Just unlocked some trains and locomotives and trying to figure out how all that works. Welcome. This is singular train station. Do we have... I guess we would need like multiple next to each other. If I built two... Ooh. And train stations take up a lot of space, don't they?
Presumably. That's why we left a lot of space. But,
We did. Surprisingly, it may not be enough.
dang. No, it's fine.
Actually, yeah, it's probably fine. Like, we can just have the tracks running outside after it does like a bit of a U-turn here. Okay. The problem is I just don't know how it works, so it's really hard for me to envision where I should be positioning it.
I mean, if you put it down and then it is awkward, then you can just move it.
Yeah, I guess so. And back it up a little so that we can have some room to U-turn. I don't know how the curves will be, like how strict it is.
When I was going to school for game art and design, I took the monorail frequently. It was my commute.
Neat. How big of a U-turn does it have to be?
Nice.
You okay with it being U-turn on this side? Or should I swap sides? Okay.
No, you could.
Right. Well, from there, I'll just have it bend back and join up once we put down the rest. So that's the train station, but then we have the freight platforms, which I assume connect to the station. That's where the locomotive would stop, but the actual cars carrying the things would be behind it. So maybe put it like here. Yeah, we have in and out the side. If we're U-turning on your side, then I think it's probably best for the logistical stuff to be on the other side. Then if we need to get them across, we can just go under platform. Okay. So now here's the question. Do we have to have multiple of these? If we have like multiple freight cars on one locomotive?
I got no idea. Oh. What is our station name?
Our station name? Skovte. Right, well. Let me try and build this. Is that good? Is that parallel? Yeah, okay. That should be parallel. I should build a dedicated toolbar for this. All right. Railway on 1. Let's put a buffer stop on 0.
Okay.
Not sure what the empty platforms are going to be for. Bit of a mystery for me at the moment. Okay. Let's run this just down the strip. Okay. And from here, I suppose, comes the hard part. Temple building, quick switch. Oh, it quickly switches to a buffer stop. I see. Rotate hologram.
Oh, I can
Build
just go through the window.
menu. Okay, I see. Well, it's the beginning of a train track, but now we're gonna have to work on like the entire foundation and where it goes and build the foundation to that place, and put the train tracks on that foundation. It's gonna be a whole thing.
I believe in you, Zero.
Oh, really? 'Cause I sure don't. This tree needs to go, man.
Deforestation.
Yeah, and my audio is bugged. My chainsaw has no sound. It starts up, then it disappears. Okie dokie. I will not envy future Zero for having to deal with this. I mean, right now we have like the setup for it, but I don't really think we have the need for it just yet.
For the monorail?
Yeah, because like the off-site facilities, I have a truck that is already doing that. For the engines and stuff, I already have a tractor, and it's running like
Well, the need
as
for the
efficiently as
monorail
possible.
is that it's cool.
It is cool. I feel that. I know that. But we're not producing like a shit ton of stuff on an off-site facility to transport it back here. At least not yet. We probably should be, though. I should probably find more resources to make like more engines, potentially more smart plating somewhere. And then I can transport them through the monorail to here to speed up the process for like the space elevator.
Sure, yeah.
I
That makes sense.
just need to find another place with all the resource nodes that we're gonna need for doing all that. Okay. I see you. Next up is railway signaling. We're gonna need computers, fortunately.
Yep, I'm working on them.
Roger.
I'm hooking up the manufacturer right now. It's big.
It is very big. Are we doing okay on power? 27. Uh-oh. Sounds to me like you like whimsy, Zero. So true, Argon, so true. Okay. I need to go back and check on the fuel. This is not looking good.
My wires.
There does seem to be a bit of an issue with it because it does specifically state that if there is not being supplied with fuel, it just stops working. But it's also like a liquid, so we're gonna have to deal with sloshing and liquid physics. So maybe we're just gotta put engines in there. A lot of the things in this game are pretty straightforward, but the liquid is kind of just a mystery. Feels very much like a experience kind of thing. Out of the inventory space. I'll carry it over later anyways. Right. All that down. Just need the copper sheets and the computers. And before we wrap up stream, I'm gonna go back to the fuel generators. Need copper sheets. Right? Actually, I'll take all. We must have sufficient enough power, or else we have nothing.
That's true. If our power goes down, that's gonna be a humongous pain in the ass.
Kind of. I do need to set up, like, battery storage as well. Somewhere. That's just going to be necessary, especially if we want to upgrade our power grid, but that involves tearing down our power grid. Just need like a small backup and quickly get things done before it runs out of reserves. Look at that truck. Trucks are cool. Okie dokie. What seems to be the issue here? They're fluctuating. Oh yeah. Ooh, y'all.
I just hooked up my assembler for the computer, so my whatever manufacturer.
Gotcha.
I'm about to make the first computer.
Steep for minutes. Honestly, considering how little heavy ore residue we're having right now, I may as well just get rid of this. Yeah. Yeah. Can have all this still set up just in case in the future, but
There it is. It's beautiful.
I'd rather oversupply this. Because unfortunately, I think with pipe logistics, I can't really set up like a splitter. There's not like a smart splitter to make sure things don't go in certain directions.
There's a smart splitter.
What I'm talking about is for liquids.
Oh.
Not as easy to manage as stuff on a conveyor belt. Okay, let's put down some pumps, and hopefully that'll solve our current issues. Alright, let me put another pump over on this side. What can I connect this to? There we go. Am I good? I'll get rid of the tail end of this. I guess the thing is, it is producing 40 per minute, but because it's not like an exact science and on a consistent conveyor belt, the numbers don't exactly line up. I guess I'll just have to produce in excess. In order to produce an excess, I can put in a power shard here. Actually, I don't have one on me. What's up, Edward? Zero and Serbian in silent contest? We usually are, while we're playing Satisfactory. And trying to think of numbers.
Yes.
Maybe it's the fluid storage, fluid buffers that are kind of causing it. Are they being consistent now? Oh, wait, no. Maybe I don't need to change anything. Adding the 2 pumps seems to have helped. Regardless, though, we're definitely going to need more fuel. In order to do that, I can increase the output of the oil in the back there. We can get some more fuel here. I can get rid of some of these tanks along the way. Okay, yeah, that's working out. Are we colonizing the planet? Yes, indeed. I don't know if colonization or industrialization.
Yeah, industrialization. There's only 2 of us.
Yeah, we're here to explore and exploit the resources of this alien planet.
Yes.
Right. That being said, though, I am done with my things over here. Do you want some time to wrap things up there, sir? Got anything left to do?
I just finished setting up the computer, so it'll slowly start chucking them in a storage box.
Very good, very good. In that case, I'll make sure to leave the game on so we can come back with some resources to play around with next time.
Cool.
Okie dokie then, my dudes. We're gonna wrap things up here for now. So thank you guys so much for joining Serbia Night. Hope you all enjoyed your time here and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.